Welcome to day 2 of my day trading diary, where I share my watch list and analyze my trades for you to learn from. Today is the 3rd of August 2023 and the market is gonna open in about 20 minutes. The market is gapping down today another time and it really looks like it's gonna retest this 445 area these coming days. So I'm still a little bearish at the moment. However, I scanned some nice stocks on the long side, so let's go over them. One is Wayfair. If you remember, I had it on my long watch yesterday to see if it holds this previous resistance as support, and it did with earnings reports in the post market. So now I'm gonna see if it holds this pivot, and it has room to $82. The next one is Amazon, with relative strength in the pre-market. As the market is gapping down, Amazon is holding its price and it sits right around this support area. So I'm gonna see if it holds with room to this area of resistance. Next one is EVGO, with a really nice gap after earnings reports over 3 pivots with room to around $5.10. We have Frontline, which was gapping over this pivot when I scanned for it. So it's gonna depend where it's gonna open this session. But it should have room to around this area. And the last one for my long watch today is NVEX, which broke out of this consolidation a few days ago and now confirmed it as a retest and gapping up. So if it's gonna touch it again, I'm interested to go long, and the target would be this previous pivot. As for my short watch, we have Roku, which is kinda extended and formed a sell setup and now is gapping down even more. So if it's sold this area, it should have room to like this $80.9750 area. However, that's not in its daily range. So my target would be like this previous area of resistance. Next one is SQ, which formed this double top and now is gapping under this support area. So if it's gonna retest it and holds, it should have room to the 200 EMA, which also is kinda a support level. Next one is DKNG, which broke down out of this consolidation yesterday and actually retested it yesterday as well. So with gapping down, it confirmed as support turning resistance. So I'm gonna see if it's gonna reach this area again today, and looking for a short entry with room to this 29.25 area. And the last one for today is Trip, which is gapping under this area of previous support and resistance. And if it holds, I'm gonna look for a short entry with room to 16.25. Alright guys, market is closed and today was kind of a resting day as we are making our way to this 445 area. I took 4 trades today, which we are going over now. The first trade I took today was at Roku. It was this 1 minute sell setup, which retested this previous low of the day area, like this, but I got stopped out. but I re-entered on this 2-minute topping tail high volume candle, and it held this area the whole day, but it didn't reach my supposed target, and I had to close it somewhere around here at the end of the day for like 1.34R. So I made profit on Roku, but not too much. The third trade I took was on DKNG. It was this 1-minute double top, which got stopped out, but similar to Roku, I re-entered after I saw this 2-minute topping tail, which grabbed the liquidity up here, and I shorted it right here. And it held this area for the day, and I had to close it at the end of the day around here for a bit over 1R gain. So I made a little bit of profit as well. And funnily enough, DKNG crushed earnings and shot up $4 post-market, 11.54%. And that's why we don't hold positions overnight and through earnings especially, as this would have been like a 12R loss. So I closed my positions at the end of the day. And now let's go over my other watch lists for today. Amazon held my marked area pretty well. There was a potential entry I didn't see because I was focused on short entries. It formed this nice little wedge here, which could have been traded like this. Stop loss under here, and it would have been like little, and it would have been like almost 2R. And Amazon, funnily enough, crushed earnings as well and shot up 9% in the post market. FRO also hold this previous pivot. There was a potential breakout. There were actually multiple potential breakouts. Could have traded it like this for about an hour gain, or could have traded it like this, but there wasn't much in it, and I didn't want to take too many trades as I was already down minus 2R and had 2 more short trades. So if those didn't work out, I would be at minus 4R, and that's my daily loss limit. NVAX looked like a good idea in the beginning as it was forming this nice bottoming tail. However, eventually it broke down out of this consolidation and went all the way back down and would have stopped me out if I took this trade. However, I was already in 2 trades with minus 2R realized. EVGO was a really nice gap, and it shot up at the open immediately and then tanked and went sideways the rest of the day. Wayfair was a really nice gap, however it didn't touch this previous pivot, so it didn't give me an entry. On the short side we had Trip, which filled my areas of interest within minutes, so there wasn't a potential trade for me. And finally SQ, where I was a little bit off with my marked areas, so I didn't get an entry here, and I just see tanked in the post market, probably because of earnings. So I was right in the direction, but the execution wasn't there. So we end the day with just a little bit of profit, which is okay as there's always another day to make money.